Hi, everyone. I just wanted to give you a very quick AI crash course. It's going to be about 15 minutes. What is it? How does it work? And a little demonstration. I could literally talk about AI probably for months at a time and still never cover everything I want to say. So this is not supposed to be all inclusive. It's just a really quick primer about AI. So, what is artificial intelligence or AI? What is the AI we're talking about right now? It's also called narrow AI or generative AI. And in March of this year, Bill Gates wrote an article that referred to artificial intelligence. He defines it as a model, obviously a computer model, that is created to solve a specific problem or provide a very particular task. So when we think about things like ChatGPT, it is learning how to do chat better. It cannot learn other tasks, right? So it's a very specific program. And I'm Kristin, and I define it as computer program that helps us or automates tasks so that we can get to the more important stuff and like the people or the ideas or causes we care about. I like to say it helps us reclaim our time so we can really concentrate on more productive, more efficient, more revenue generating, more creative endeavors. It is not a single piece of software. It is a systemic, seismic, pervasive shift in our workplace and in our personal lives, but we're really just concentrating on our workplace right now. It's going to affect every role in your firm from top to bottom, side to side. It's evolving every single day, faster by the minute. And if you can imagine it, it's probably already here. It's just not in the mainstream yet. And currently, right now, this generative or narrow AI excels really well at generating code, text, image, video, and voice. So why now? Obviously, you can look at the device in your hand, on your cell phone. The computing power that we have right now is unprecedented. The software and the hardware, the servers, the cloud based storage, just the amount of power that we are able to generate is amazing. We also are in a digital data boom. I think it's called a zettabyte. And the amount of information that humans are creating, the content we are creating, is also unprecedented. And as we'll talk later, AI needs to learn on content or data. And so that's really important. And then obviously, computer scientists and coders and developers have just gotten better at creating the algorithms that are necessary to train programs how to look through this enormous amount of data. So all three of these things create the perfect storm. You have the hardware, the equipment, you have the amount of content and the data, and then you have people who are just wicked smart being able to train these programs on how to, again, look through this data. So I'd be remiss if I also didn't mention AGI, which is also called artificial general intelligence. It's referred to as strong AI. This is the kind of AI that we look at in movies, and it's where robots or computer programs look like they have human consciousness or reasoning capabilities, or they look sentient, right? In that same article that I mentioned in March, Bill Gates said that this probably wouldn't be possible ever, but baby AGI is actually happening right now. And what that looks like is computer AI programs working on top of other AI programs. And instead of waiting for us to put in more prompts or more messages to tell it what to do, it's telling itself what to do. So, how does AI work? It is incredibly complex, but not complicated. This is how I have simplified it. First, you have to actually tell AI what to do. You have to give it a prompt or a message. You are asking it to do something for you. Two, it has to go and collect information from a source. It is going to collect that data from a very particular knowledge base. So if we're looking at ChatGPT 3.5 when it first came out, it was trained on a data set of the internet pre 2021. That was its knowledge base. 3, it has to go and analyze that data based on what you asked it to do. And this is where like the human component comes in, because it is being pre-trained to go look at your prompt or your message and then go look and sift through the data based on how it was trained to do so by a computer scientist or a code developer. It is given a certain algorithm to be able to go and look for stuff. And then 4, it's going to optimize that output. It's going to generate a response. So 1, ask it to do something or tell it to do something. 2, it has to go look at a very particular knowledge base, what it's being trained on. 3, in a way that it has been trained to do that. And then 4, it's going to come back with an answer or whatever you asked it to do based on what you asked it, how it went to go look for it, and its source of information. So this is Microsoft. Their AI in their products is called Copilot. They are currently in beta testing right now. I believe it's about 600 or 800 people and companies that are beta testing for them, but they did come out with pricing. It's $30 per user per month as an upcharge to an existing Microsoft license. So if you are not thinking about AI in your strategic plans or your budgets for next year, I'm going to ask you to please put that into your budget and your strategy for next year. And this is what Copilot is going to look like when it is integrated into Microsoft products like Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Teams, and Outlook, your email. So when Microsoft releases that, it has the power to change the world, I think, instantaneously. I don't know a single company that doesn't use Microsoft products. And so when this becomes available, AI becomes available in our business platforms, it is going to change everything. And this is Adobe Creative Suites. Adobe is a large, super large company that helps creators with content, images, videos, etc. And this is how they envision their own AI, which is called Firefly, which will be integrated into all of their products like InDesign, Express, Photoshop, Illustrator, etc. And this last one I'm going to show you is a company called NVIDIA, NVIDIA. It is a $1 trillion company. You've probably seen it in the news lately because it hit that over $1 trillion mark. They have been around for a while, and they create all of the hardware, the GPUs and the CPUs in order to run AI, but they are also creating their own AI programs. The one I'm about to show you is fascinating to me, especially in the industry of architecture or engineering and construction, because this program allows anybody with an iPhone to take a video or photographs of something, and it will turn it immediately into a 3D model. And I'm imagining when this model can get integrated into other architecture or AEC programs and have things like dimensions or materials or scales on it, it's gonna be amazing. Again, that's not a piece of equipment that costs, hundreds of thousands of dollars. That is an AI program that is attached to your iPhone. So the point of all of this is right now, remember I said AI is really good at code and text and image and voice and video. You have to just be able to interact with the AI technology. You have to be able to give it a good prompt or a good message in order for it to go off and look for data and come back with what it thinks you need. So right now you can create text to image, text to charts, text to voice, text to video, text to 3D models, text to renderings, text to art. You don't have to master a skill anymore. You have to be able to tell AI exactly what you want. So you've probably heard of a couple of these new jobs and roles that are emerging, like a prompt engineer, which is someone who's really good at excelling to get AI to deliver back what their company or their firm needs. Image forensics, trying to find out if photos or videos are AI manipulated at all. Data curators, generative design specialists. These are the types of roles and titles that are starting to emerge. When I showed you that video about Microsoft, that Copilot is sitting on top of your own information, your own proprietary intelligence or intellectual property. And what that means is it's looking at your information, your PDFs, your documents, your data, your photographs, your videos as its own knowledge source. And there are companies out there that are already doing this. Joist AI is one that I look into for proposals. I'm going to show you a video for Box AI, Fabric.so, Chatbase.co, and OpenAI itself is going to, it's saying, this is Sam Altman, he's the president of OpenAI. He's announcing that enterprise-grade security and privacy is already out there, and they are starting to customize OpenAI and ChatGPT for individual companies. It's already coming. And don't count out, Apple or Google or any of the other really big players. They're all working on this. But if you when Apple, just like Microsoft, when Apple puts AI into its iPhones, again, billions of people own these devices. It's going to change our interaction with our iPhones or our cell phones immediately. So this is Box AI, which is just one product out there right now where you can upload and work with them to secure your own assets and use AI on top of your own information.
The power of your content is astounding. It's the plans that shape cities, products that transform industries, contracts that close deals, and research that saves lives. What if you could unlock all that potential in an instant? We're amid a technology revolution where AI processing millions of files is making it possible. It's all pretty exciting. But to make intelligence work for your business, you need AI built right where your content lives, on the kind of platform only Box delivers. One that harnesses and protects the value of your content with enterprise-grade security, encryption, privacy, and compliance. Introducing Box AI. With the power of intelligence in the Content Cloud, you'll soon be able to summarize large amounts of information in seconds, surface business insights like key milestones in contracts, or clauses and terms that help you stay on track. Get answers by asking questions instead of searching. Find what you need faster, even within your most complex documents. Let AI generate forms and run your workflows. Create and fine-tune new content, from report summaries to sales follow-ups, meeting agendas, and beyond. And do it all while keeping your content and your business safe and secure. The AI revolution is just beginning, and new technologies will emerge faster each day. You need a content platform that empowers you to move just as fast. After all, your content is your most important data. And with Box AI, the future of your content is now.
So right now, when you go to look for files on your server or in their folders, imagine that you don't have to look around for it anymore. There's just going to be a box in the corner and you get to prompt it and say, go find this proposal, go find this contract, go find this claim, whatever. The AI is going to be able to sift through your information as its knowledge base and deliver an answer back to you. So this is from McKinsey & Company report that came out in June of this year. And it's saying that the tools, the AI tools that are out and available right now have the ability to automate work activities that absorb 60 to 70% of employees' time. So already out there, if you think about your day, they're saying 60 to 70% of your time could already be automated or delegated to AI because of current technologies. And we are in just the beginning of this AI revolution. I mean, for the past, AI has been around since the 50s, 1950s, but for what's been happening lately with this generative AI, it's newborn, it's 10 months old. And yet the current technologies could really absorb 60 to 70% of employees' time. And again, era of generative AI is just beginning. It's going to have $1 trillion value to the global economy. Think about how this AI technology will affect you, your firm, and your business. And I said at the beginning, it's top to bottom, side to side. If you think that AI is just going to live in marketing, that's a mistake. If you think AI is going to live in IT, that's a huge mistake. AI is going to be throughout your entire organization: accounting, marketing, strategy, leadership. Everything is going to be touched by AI. So what's next is really happening right now. And you can quote me on that. And I am looking forward to talking to you more.